I'm happy to be back. But I feel like I really wish I could have brought like 70s and palm trees.
Right? That would have been nice.
But
a little bit of a different vibe tonight.
Right, yeah, just a tiny bit. I hope you're staying warm. I feel like I'm poisoning the candy by telling you that it's going to be as cold as it is. We had a really, really cold day throughout the state. Temperatures below average. We're starting with time-lapse video, and what I want to show you here are the winds that are whipping in Washington County. Watch the dust in the bottom of your screen. Some of those gusts come through northerly wind, and it's just like when you can see that dust, sun going down there. We know that it was really, really strong with those enhanced canyon winds due to our northerly flow, and unfortunately, that made the temperatures colder than what they read. As we look at our highest wind speeds, 40-mile-per-hour gust in St. George towards Cedar City and Hanksville. It was a blustery day with the northerly wind, and the wind chill really was the big takeaway here because the numbers were colder than they actually showed. As we take that live view tonight from the Colonial Flag Tower camera, it's 17 degrees in Salt Lake City. Winds switching direction a little bit tonight, which is some relief, and we're going to watch those winds relax a bit overnight for portions of the state. Satellite radar shows that high pressure wanting to take over. We've got some cloud cover, but that northerly push is going to hold on, meaning tomorrow morning we're going to have a really frigid start to the day. So bundle up. If you're going to take the kids out to school, maybe you're taking the trash out, you want to make sure you're staying warm. We're going to stay dry, though, with that high pressure. High pressure brings sinking air. That subsidence will bring clear skies. As we take a look at current conditions, we're going to show you that even with just the smallest wind in dark blue, that is the real feel of the weather. The wind chill value feels like single digits in Provo as they sit at 13 degrees. It feels like 5 in Logan, not as much wind, and it feels sub-zero in Vernal. We know our mountain valleys, places like Park City and Heber, also really cold. Feels like 27 in St. George because the winds have relaxed. We anticipated that. They had a wind advisory for a bulk of the day that expired at 10 p.m. in Washington County. Park City and Heber, just like that, below zero. That is the real feel of the temperature and the actual temperature in PC. Ooh, coldest air of the season. That'll keep you on your toes, has a little bit of a bite. We're going to stay below average for the next several days, so it takes some time, even though a warming trend is underway. We're going to look at exactly what I mean when it comes to that warming trend. Even St. George stays below that average of 55. As we look at the big picture here, you see that Arctic air mass. Everyone's been talking about it. You've seen it on your phones. It's been on social media, on the national news. We're on the western edge of that, and it's going to slide east as we put this into motion, pull out of the area. That's going to allow for high pressure, a ridge to form. That high pressure is going to bring in the warming trend, a little more sunshine and dry conditions. Okay, we'll deal with that, but don't get too comfortable. I feel like the whole time I was gone, well, gosh, we didn't get really a decent storm system. We have a storm headed our way, but it doesn't look huge right now. We're tracking it, and it looks as though it could impact your weekend. So looking ahead here for the long range, that warming through the week, and then by Friday and into Saturday, we become unsettled with another shot of colder air and the chance of some precipitation. That includes in southern Utah, where they haven't seen it for quite some time, and possibly even in the north. Some snow showers. All right, we'll take it. We stay dry, though, for the next 24 to 48 hours. Our futurecast shows that high pressure building. You're going to notice that northerly flow relaxing a little bit. The wind chill values not as extreme as we get towards the midweek and the warmth starts to come in. Now, I use the word warmth lightly. We're just talking getting back to average, and this time of year, that's the upper 30s in Salt Lake, so not that warm, just a few degrees above freezing. Temperatures for tomorrow in the 20s and 30s, overnight lows, single digits and teens in many locations. Dangerous cold out there, and that's all the way down the I-15 corridor where mid-40s are expected in St. George. Take a look, though. That warming trend brings us back to the 50s. Hello, sunshine. And then the chance of possibly some wet weather for the latter half of the weekend in Washington County. As we look at the Wasatch Front, 30s, okay, average. I'll see that and go with it, especially after today because it's been downright cold. Mid-40s by Friday. Storm for the weekend, a little bit of everything, and that's kind of what I sign up for.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You're bringing it all with you.